Hi guys, welcome back. So yes, as the title suggests, there's going to be some shockers here, but I'm going to be telling you some of the very popular bags that you guys just don't want, or you could even say ditching in 2020. So for those of you that are new to my channel, hi, I'm Mel. For everybody else, thank you for joining me again. You would have seen from the first part of my video that I revealed the top 10 most popular bags that you guys have on your wish list. And most of them weren't kind of surprises, but some of them ranked higher than I thought. And this video is the follow-up to that. I thought I'll split it into two because there are some that really honestly shocked me. So in this video, I am going to be telling you which bags just didn't get voted for. And guys, I did get a lot of votes. I almost got 1,000 votes. And everything I mentioned in this video, they got less than 8 votes. So I think that's pretty low. And I purposely picked the bags that are popular, that I kind of thought not necessarily may have been in the top 10, but definitely get more than 8 votes. So I just wanted to pause the video here, guys, and say, when I filmed this video, this was when I put out my survey probably about 2-3 weeks ago. As we know, there have been price increases from Louis Vuitton and a really big one in Chanel that's happened in most countries, yet to happen in the USA. So whilst I'm saying that these were your votes on the 10 least popular bags, if I was to ask right now, these may go up in numbers, but I just wanted to put that disclaimer in saying this was before we all knew about the price increases. Price increase is in luxury is inevitable. Sometimes it makes a difference, sometimes it doesn't. That's another whole story in itself, but yeah, I just wanted to point that out. Guys, if you want this on your wish list just because I've told you that this may be in your bottom 10, who cares? Some of these bags I own. If you love it, at the end of the day, you rock it. But this is just a bit of fun. I'm just telling you what bags didn't get your votes. Some of them, I agree with. Some of them I totally don't agree with. But, in the top 10 most popular bags, you guys might think, oh my gosh, they're so boring. Everyone wants them. And out of these bottom ones, they might be in your top 10 list. I'm just here to say, just buy what you love. That is the most important thing. So let's get started with something that wasn't really a shocker for me, and that is the Gucci Dionysus. I don't own this bag. I don't hate the bag. I can't say I love the bag. It hardly got any votes. I think it got a couple of votes. So Gucci's sort of not been as popular. It definitely had the huge hype a couple of years ago, but no one really kind of seemed to want that bag on their wish list. And next up, talking about Gucci, this is in no particular order. I'm just telling you all these ones that had less than 8 votes each, which is hardly anything when there was, almost 1,000 votes, is another Gucci bag. And I own this bag. I'm sure a lot of you guys own this bag. And for some reason, I've seen a lot of people sort of said, I'm ditching this bag. I'm getting rid of it. I own it. I'm not ditching it. But obviously, a lot of people don't have it high on their wish list, hence why I use the title, you're kind of ditching it. It is the Gucci Marmont bag. Yes, I know, everyone's like, it's overdone. Even I've done a video on the Gucci Marmont belt. I think the belt's probably even more overdone than the bag. But what can I say? When Gucci came out with this, everyone loved it. They're still releasing it in new colors, in the pastel colors, which I think are still quite sweet. But people are like, I'm selling it. Everyone's got it. Honestly, guys, I'm not selling mine. I kind of still like it, but I can understand why people haven't put it high on their wish list. But if you rewind a couple of years ago, this hands down would have been in the top 10. But yes, I agree. A lot of people have this bag, especially in leather. I am glad that I have mine in velvet. I like the velvet. I like the heart. I have it in the mini. I'm not getting rid of it. And just because, by the way, people are saying that they're getting rid of their Gucci Marmonts and stuff, and you still love yours, seriously, as I said, it doesn't matter. I'm still keeping mine. I still think it's quite cute. Next up, let's talk about Fendi. And this bag I actually like. So I kind of thought it would get more votes than a few. I think it got a handful of votes, and that is the Fendi Baguette. The Baguette's been around for ages. I get it's not for everyone. It's very sort of rectangular. It comes in different sizes, but I kind of like it. So I tried one on in Prague. I can't remember. Let me see if I can find the photo. If I find the photo, I'll put it up. And it was slouchy. I think it was in shearling. I kind of like it. I would look for a vintage Fendi Baguette. That's something I would still buy. So I get it's not for everyone, but yeah, I have to say I was kind of shocked that it ranked so low on the list. But yeah, just telling you how it is. Okay, another bag that wasn't on many people's wish list, which is something I probably understand as well, is from Celine. And though a lot of people may own this bag and still love it, yeah, it just didn't get very many votes as well. And I'm talking about the Celine luggage, specifically the nano size. I can totally understand why the big one is not on the list. That was quite a while ago. I would say 6 years ago it was very popular. But the Nano, I can still see its appeal. I can still see it's, cute. I don't own this bag. I don't have it on my wish list as well. So that's why I said I can understand to some extent. But some people just love it. It's quite a classic for Celine as well. But that didn't get very many votes as well. Next up was a surprise for me again, and it is from Dior. And this bag came out in 2019, I believe. I think it was the middle of last year, and that is the 30 Montaigne bag. And I don't own this bag as well. I actually quite like it. I prefer it in the fabric, in the monogram, because when I have seen this bag in the calf leather, it scratches like crazy from what I've seen, just the floor stock models. I don't know. I don't own it. I think it's a very classic shape. I do like the CD. So that's why, I mean, again, I didn't think it was going to rank super, super high, but because I've seen it, on quite a lot of people, I've seen people reveal it. I didn't think it would get so little votes because it is quite a classic style. I think it's based on a vintage version as well. The CD looks nice. The clasp is a little bit fiddly, but I actually quite like it. So yeah, I don't know why that didn't rank higher, but maybe you guys, like I said in my first top 10, you guys are just definitely more into like the Lady Dior or the Dior Book Tote. Next up is a Chanel bag. And I actually own this bag and I still love it, but seems like a lot of you guys may not love it as much. And I'm talking about the Chanel Gabrielle bag. And I own it in the mini size and I do have it in the gold. Admittedly, I probably haven't used my mini in a while, and I've actually done, I think 10 different ways I've worn this bag. I will link it above. So it is actually a very versatile bag. But I think since they've introduced the Chanel 19 bag, which I gave an honorable mention to, that's sort of just taken over and people are like, yeah, the Gabrielle, I know when they first saw this bag, it was a very love-hate thing, because even for me, when I first saw this bag, I was like, oh, I don't even like it. And then it kind of grew on me. This was definitely a bag that grew on me, but I still like it. I'm not ditching it, but you guys are maybe ditching it for the Chanel 19 bag, which I totally get because it's newer, it's sort of cooler, I see more people wear it. But I am glad I still have it in my collection. I don't really have any regrets, and I'm kind of glad I got it in this super fun gold metallic color. So talking about Chanel, another bag that didn't make it very high on your wish list as well, which I'm kind of shocked at, is the Chanel wallet on chain. Now, personally, I'm not a fan of wallet on chain, but that's because I think I carry too much. I much prefer the Chanel minis than the wallet on chain, but I know the wallet on chain has a legion of fans. It's a very good crossbody bag, a good, travel bag. It lays flat on the body. But you guys, no one really put it on their wish list. Not that I thought it was going to be super, super popular, but again, more popular than, I think he might have only got 6 votes or something. So the next bag I'm talking about is actually from a brand I love and I have gone on about. And for you guys that follow me, you know that I love Loewe. And this is one of their most popular bags, but I don't know why it didn't rank higher because, I don't own it, but I have considered adding it. And I'm talking about the Loewe puzzle bag. I know some of you love it. I know some of you don't. I actually own the Loewe hammock, but I know the puzzle sells better than the hammock. And by the way, guys, on this list, there was a lot of only 1 or 2 votes on some other bags, like for example, some Burberry or Balenciaga or stuff, but I didn't count them. I wanted to count the ones that were much more surprising, and all the bags that I've mentioned are pretty popular styles. So I was kind of surprised that it only had a handful of votes as well, because I think Loewe bags are so well made. I love the leather. I think the puzzle is a very cool bag. You can wear it, I think, 6 different ways, and I showed that in a vlog as well. I think the mini one is so cute. So that just didn't rank on your wish list. You guys just want other bags more. Okay, so the second last bag I have to tell you about definitely shocked me. Definitely shocked me how little votes it got. And I own this bag as well, but I also haven't used this bag in over a year. That's bad, isn't it? So maybe you guys feel the same way, and that's why I didn't get that many votes. And I am talking about the Louis Vuitton Speedy. Yep, you guys just don't seem to really want the size 30 or the 25. I've got mine in the 25. I don't use it. So I don't know why. Maybe it's too casual. I don't know, actually. It's a classic. I mean, the Speedy is such a classic bag, but I just have not reached for this bag. But I think in saying that, you guys haven't really put the Speedy 25 and 30 on your list. Maybe a lot of you may have owned that already. Maybe that's why. But geez, a lot of you want the Nano Speedy. So I don't think it's the shape. Maybe it's just, I don't know. What do you guys think? Have you put a Speedy on your wish list? It just didn't get hardly any votes. I think it got, like, as I said, a handful of votes as well. I kind of thought that people would still want to add this because LV keep coming out with different collections, and people definitely collect Speedies. But yeah, I have to say you guys didn't really vote for the Speedy in the 25 or the 30 size this year. And the final bag, which definitely shocked me, is from Bottega. Actually, 2 of them. 2 of them got... I'm just a little bit lost for words why they didn't get more votes. So I'm talking about the Bottega Veneta Jody bag, specifically the one in the mini size, and also the Bottega padded cassette bag, because I know that people have been really looking for this bag, and I know from looking at the websites that especially the mini Jody has just sold out. Every time I look at it, it just keeps selling out. And the padded cassette sells out too in a lot of the colors, and they just keep coming up with new colors. Yes, Bottega Veneta is more the flavor of the year, the last year since Daniel Lee took over. I'm not saying I expected them in the top 10 bags, but it is a bag that has been heavily sort of like promoted by influencers. It's a bag that I see a lot on Instagram. So I was kind of surprised it got voted so low, especially the mini Jody, because the mini Jody, like, Bottega's known for their weaves, and with the Jody bag, it is actually an interpretation of an older style bag they have. So the shape, the hobo shape, is not anything different. The padded cassette, I can understand. It is a very trendy bag. Some people love it. Some people, hate it. I quite like it, but I do see it dating. It's not for everyone, that big, pillowy, fluffy look. But the Jody, the weave is iconic for Bottega, so that got hardly any votes. And I actually have been eyeing both bags. So you guys, well, from what you voted, I only can go by what you voted, guys. So that did not get very many votes as well. So that is it, guys. That is all the bags that just weren't popular. Nobody seemed to vote for them as much as other bags. Do you agree with the list, or was there one bag in this list that you're really, looking for? Like I said, it doesn't matter what people vote or anything like that. On this list, I definitely have wish list bags. Like, I'm kind of looking at the Bottega bag as to buy next. So it really doesn't matter. But what I found really interesting was just to see which bags you guys really want and which bags you guys don't want or even seem to be wanting to get rid of. Did you find this video interesting? If you did, give this video a thumbs up. And like I said, we all have different tastes. We all have different needs. And I think That's why you see my collection is quite varied. There's always different things you can appreciate from different brands. So I hope you guys enjoyed this sort of fun type of video. It's just fun to see, you know, as I said, what you guys want to buy and what you guys don't. But comment below and let me know what's on your wish list. It's always good to share with the whole family since we're all luxury lovers. But guys, do take care. Have a great day or night, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.